Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. 5 things the egg industry does not want you to know. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? And we're definitely not going to have an omelet. Now, I've been a vegan for over 11 years. But before then, I used to love omelets for some weird reason. What do you want, Ralph? Omelet. What do you want, Ralph? Omelet. 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 Now it's like, hey, pass the watercress. I went to the Veg Fest. Lots of people were there. And along my journey, what has helped me is to let go of dairy. Because that was the hardest thing to let go of. Meat wasn't so difficult. But when it came to milk and eggs, that was hard. And cheese, even harder. So I found out that it takes a hen up to 36 hours to produce 1 egg. That's what you're not told. That's the first thing you're not told. Right? Sometimes you just see eggs in supermarkets just in a box. You're like, oh, no, it's a bloody long process. Do you want to do it? I thought not. What's the second thing? Over 300 million hens are butchered every single year. Are used every single year. That's a large amount. 300 million. And a lot of us are just going about our day like everything is cool. It's totally not. What helped me actually become a vegan, to eat more plant-based foods, was by realizing, you see, energy is transferred. If you are eating pain, you become the pain. What's the third thing the egg industry doesn't want you to know? It's a life of misery. Right from the start. You see, have you ever been to a farm? I have. I've actually seen where hens live. It's not a pretty sight. And it's a lot of misery. You can even see in their eyes the pain. Because, let's face it, would you want to be eaten alive? Would you want your eggs taken away from you and taken out of you and other people gobbling them down and not even saying thanks very much? Probably not. 4th thing the egg industry doesn't want you to know is that males and females are separate. They're separated. And a lot of chicks are separated from their mothers. So that maternal instinct we as children have with our mothers, they don't get to experience that. They don't get to experience that natural bond, which is really their birthright. And the 5th thing the egg industry does not want you to know is what we call the battery cages, where the hens are stacked on top of each other, urinating on each other, shitting on each other, and they're mixing around in all of that crap. Then they're there for about like 2 years. Then they are hung upside down, electrocuted, and they get their throats slit open, and then they're in the supermarket, and you're just like, oh, thanks. But don't worry, because once again, it's awareness. I used to be there, and it's a choice I had to make, because you see, dairy, check out Dr. Sebi, S-E-B-I, is one of the biggest causes of mucus. You see, the greatest disease, well, Dr. Sebi would say all diseases are mucus-based. They emanate from mucus. And dairy is one of the biggest causes of mucus. So there you have it. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Don't worry. I hope I didn't scare you too much. Right? The Veg Fest, fantastic event. Lots of people, amazing people. Hey, pretty good smoothies too. Have a beautiful day. We're out here. Infinite waters. diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.